Hello, my name is Collection Connoisseur. I collect digital thingamabobs in video games, and today I'm playing Hollow Knight. Last time on Hollow Knight, I defeated the Ascended version of the Absolute Radiance. This time, I am going to complete the Radiant version, which will be all the Radiant versions of all of the bosses. I've already done some attempts of this. I will probably splice them in now, and then I will continue more attempts. Absolute Radiance. Should I be scared? Kind of scared. The Radiant version is so much harder than the Ascended version. But I can do the first part on Radiant. I'm sure that I can, because I've done it on Ascended without getting hit before. Didn't do it the first time. Attempt 1, done. Oh, by the way, my original estimate for this was 25. I'm gonna guess 50 attempts? That might be overly doing it, but still. That's gonna be my guess. Oh no, let's not guess that. Let's be more optimistic. 25 attempts. So I've done 1 out of 25. There we go. Oh gosh. That's 2 out of 25. I should always dodge those. I mean, I need to always dodge everything, but I think that I can dodge that better than I have shown my ability to dodge that. I just don't expect it, because I'm expecting the things that are harder for me to dodge. And then it hits me. That's not the best. Need to be just relaxed, know everything that I know about this boss. I know many things about this boss, which means I should be able to defeat it. 1, 2, and 3 of those. Wait for the Absolute Radiance to get into position. Okay, in position. In position for hitting. That's good. Putting a good hit there. That was in position. And we're going into the second phase. Great so far. Now the second phase. I have less confidence here. Aw. My Descending Dark did not leave me invulnerable long enough for that. It was a good thought, I think, but it did not work out. Absolute Radiance on Radiant. Most likely the hardest Radiant boss. I do believe it is the hardest Radiant boss. Just based on Ascended alone, this is probably the hardest Radiant boss. Which is appropriate. It is the upgraded version of the final boss. You want that to be hard. One, 2, and 3. Get a good spell in. Just wait over here for now. That may have been not the best attack to make. Sideways swords, we've got 3 of them to go through. Okay, spells. Spells we can hit a little bit. Not much. Okay, can we get to the second part this time? There we go. Second part of the battle. On Radiant mode. What can I do in the second part of the battle? Really don't know where to start. Don't really like where the Absolute Radiance is right now. Got a good hit in at least. Okay, spells. Spells give me the opportunity to get up here and hit her. But I didn't dodge all the spells. Still, I lasted a good amount of time on the second phase. And if I can beat the second phase, the third and the fourth phase are hard for me, but I think very possible. More possible than the first and the second. Let's go Absolute Radiance. Got your number. Or I'm getting your number. I've heard that you have a number. Death. I'm not worried about that death. I think that was... It's a very slightly risky maneuver to do the up spell there. And I think that it's worth the risk. I will succeed, eventually. I will succeed this time, right? This is the time, right here. I need to get over here so I can dodge all of those. Oh gosh. Those were some difficult dodges right there. Let me tell you, this has not been an easy first phase. But I got through it all right. That was one of the harder first phases that I actually managed to not get hit on. Second phase. And I think I like this one right here. This is where I like to start. Okay, I don't like when she's right there, though. That was good. Spells. Oh gosh, I've got two things to dodge here that are both kind of hard to dodge. Oh, that was a difficult second phase too, and I lasted a pretty long time. Absolute Radiance on Radiant. Can I win? Can I win this time? I can win. Can I win this time? That's a very helpful thing for you to do first in this battle. Great. Now this is not nice. That was not nice. Alright. I will probably splice them in now, and then I will continue more attempts. Now, the first part of this battle, I think that I have the first part of this battle down to some extent. I still die frequently, but I think that I have it down to the point that I can get past the first part of the battle somewhat reliably. Now, I say that I just recently took a break and came back to this. No idea if I'm going to be able to do this immediately this time. Alright, I got scared of the spikes on the bottom, rather than the swords that were coming down from the top. Alright, I'm just flying through attempts. But to be fair, I need to get my fingers back to the point that I can easily do things. Now, what's killed me a couple times is when she shoots the beams of light out of her face. That. I should not die to that. That is one of those things that I believe I should be able to dodge every time. Just need to realize that she's doing it, I guess. Oh, why did I jump up there? That was dangerous. That time, the spikes were a problem. The horizontal swords and the spikes at the same time. That I don't know if I can get through reliably. Just don't encounter it all the time, though. Here we go. This is the time. This one right here. Don't know why this is the one, but it is the one. Dash through that. 1, 2, and 3 of those. Hit her after that one. Shoot her. Dodged all of those swords effectively. 1, 2, 3 there. Alright, the spells. The spells are a little bit hard for me because I don't have them. Don't have the movement of the spells down very well. Although I survived the spells, I died to the vertical swords. I need to have general calm. That's step 1. General calm. Know your level of confidence. Step 2, notice the moves that she's doing. Step 3, dodge them. Step 4, hit her with stuff. Remember to do step 4 last. Step 4 is not something that you do in the middle. It's one of the last things you do. Okay. I can dodge all of those. I can dodge all of those. Could have dodged all of those. Is there anything that I'm dying to more often than other things that I'm dying to? I don't know. She can kind of hit me with anything. This, I need to just be a little bit careful. 1, 2, and 3. See those spikes? They didn't hit me because they weren't there yet. That was a good show of ignoring the spikes. Careful of those swords, and then we are into the second phase if we can survive the vertical swords. There we go. Second phase. And this is my favorite platform. This is the platform I've decided is my favorite. Hey, you're standing in my platform. No fair. What is she doing? There's only 2 of those. Hit down here because you don't know what she's doing. If you don't know what she's doing, use a Descending Dark. It'll give you a little bit more ability to dodge things. Dodge those. Don't like where she is. Hard to tell what she's doing when she's that far off to the side. Okay. Hit down because we didn't know what she was about to do. I did pretty well in that second phase. Let's go. There's always more attempts. One, two, three. Hit her. There's 4 of these that come down. There's 3 of these that we need to dodge through. There's 2 of those that happen. 1, 2, 3, and 4 there. And then, I don't know how many of these she does. It's either 3 or 4. I think that it's random. 1, 2, and 3. Great. She did 2 of those in a row at the same direction even. This is good to see because that gives me a chance to actually hit her with a spell. Alright. We can get to the next phase. We just dodge the swords. Next phase. Phase 2 of 4. Let's go to my favorite platform. There she is. There's 1 of those. I need to dodge through another one. Darn. I actually almost got high enough that I made it through the swords with the spell. Almost. Attempt number 28-ish. So if my guess at 25 attempts didn't work, then I guess my next would be 50. Which is what I said first. I didn't want to be that pessimistic about it. Alright, let's dodge that. Oh gosh, that was a very poor dash. It only happens to work. Just wait for her to be over here. Oh god, have to dash through that. And then dodge these. We're already to the second phase. I think the Grim did a lot of work there. Because I don't think I did. I have almost my max amount of soul that I can carry. Which means I really need to spend those on spells. When it's safe, of course. Way over there. And she's using spells at me. Do that, because I didn't know exactly what she was going to do. Good. Alright, have to dodge through another one of those. Dodge through that. And she's using spells. I slammed down there. Do that again. Oh no. I was slamming down so that I would get my invulnerability. But when you're on the ground and you slam down, you leap up slightly. And I leaped up slightly into the attack that I was hoping to be invulnerable for. So, first phase. I like that start. That's good. Lots of hits in there. Okay, I'm in a bad situation for dodging these. Alright, dodged them anyway. Oh gosh. What did I get hit by? Did I hit the spikes? I may have hit the spikes there. I unfortunately used my dash through power right while there was a wall of light coming at me. What attempt is this? 32-ish. 32-ish is my attempt number. I wonder how far off I am. I mean, I'll find out in editing, I guess. I could be very far off for all I know. 1, 2, and 3. Don't know why I used a spell there. Probably wasn't the best choice, because I couldn't see what her attack was going to be. The fact that the spikes are there means that we made it to the next phase. We just need to dodge all of these swords. Great. Second phase. Get to my favorite platform. Whoa, terrible. I actually could have dodged it by just standing on that platform, but I was kind of in a bad headspace already. Poor reactions led to more poor reactions. Go again. I think that was my first bad attempt against the second phase since I've come back from my break, though. That's promising in some ways. I'm better at the second phase than I thought I was, and I'm worse at the first phase than I thought I was. One, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. 1, 2, and 3. Alright. Would appreciate if you stopped doing that move. There we go. Once she stopped doing that one sideways knife move, I was able to defeat the first phase. Up to my favorite platform. Way over there. And then there's a wall we have to go through. And then swords. And then spells. Would appreciate if she was closer to me. More swords. That's a good time to use a spell. Oh, almost got hit there, not seeing where exactly the hit was coming in. Swords. More swords, but the radial variety. Oh, I actually jumped through those. So I would have used my down spell there, except I didn't have any soul, so I couldn't. I think that was a good run again against the second phase, though. Alright, all we have to do is make it to the second phase often enough that I win once. And then win the third and the fourth phase, but let's worry about the second phase. Let's go Absolute Radiance again. Okay. This is a good move to see, because that allows me to get a spell in. 1 sword, 2 sword, 3 sword. Luckily, all where I could just stand where I was. Not the best time to use a spell, but I got it off just fine. It's not the best time exactly because she could be using the vertical swords. And she did. They just weren't on me to the point that they hit me. We're to the second phase. Let's get to our platform. Huzzah. I'm ready for anything right here. That's right. Even for that. Alright, so careful. Oh. Try to... Oh, she killed me on my platform. She killed me on my platform. So upset. But I did live for a long time there, dealing damage while things were very close to me. How many more times am I going to go through this? I've got some time. I will get it eventually. I'm hoping to get it in this particular recording session. We'll see. Use a good spell. Okay, spell balls. Much better in the first phase than the second phase. And by better, I mean I can dodge them more easily in the first phase. This is good to see. You can get a good hit in. Oh gosh. 1, 2, 3, and 4. Dodge those, and all we have to do is not get hit by the vertical knives. There we go. Second phase again. I am getting this. Maybe somewhat slowly. I don't know how hard this is for other people, but it's definitely hard for me. Okay, the spell balls. Spell balls are hard. Dodge those. Oh, I dashed into it. Dashing into the beam. As we have learned, step 1, be calm. Maintain calm. Step 2, notice what attacks the Absolute Radiance is putting at you. Step 3, dodge those attacks. Step 4, hit her. Spell balls. She almost hit me with 2 of those, actually. 1, 2, and 3. I don't know why I don't see that very well. Sometimes I do, and sometimes I don't. Let's go. Absolute Radiance. I've got this. Also, one of the things about this is that I am very much training myself for the 5th Pantheon. Because if I can do this well here, then getting to her in the 5th Pantheon with bindings on won't be as hard. That was not a good time to use a spell. It worked, but it was not a good time. It was poor strategy. One of those, 2 of those, 3 of those. Step 1. Be calm. Step 2. Be able to tell what she's doing. Step 3. Avoid her attacks. Step 4. Hit her. Avoid the attacks. These are spell balls. That I could have avoided. I could have avoided that. That's right. This one could be the time. You can only fear me, Absolute Radiance. Fear me and my ability to learn and adapt. Dodge these. There could be 4 of them, remember. Always a possibility of 4 spell balls. There's always 3 of these. There's There's always 4 of these from the ceiling. Spell balls in the air. Alright. Oh, I dashed. That was not the best, because I had to wait a little bit longer to dash through. Good, though. Great. On to the second phase. Second phase, I like using the Descending Dark when I'm on the same platform as the Radiance. When she's right there, it's a little bit hard to tell what she's doing. There, that was good. Yeah, she's way over there. You need to worry about what she's doing, but don't worry about hitting her when she's that far away. Okay. There's going to be one more set of these swords. Shoot her. Oh, darn. I think I was pretty close to having dodged that attack too. That one went well. I would like to do that again. I challenged the sun. The sun has responded. Now I will defeat the sun. One, 2, and 3. Use a spell. There's one more of these. Good. Shoot her. Alright, be on this side. Shoot her. Nope, can't shoot her. Don't have any soul. Hit her. Swords. The radial swords. Oh, I don't know how I could have dodged all of the swords from the top and the spikes from the bottom. It would have been surprising if I had accomplished it. I did not, as it were. I'm sure that there are many people out there that have defeated the Radiant version of the Absolute Radiance more than once, like several times, and I tip my hat off to those people. This is a very, very hard challenge in a video game. From a person who really likes to do hard challenges in video games. It's good that I like to do hard challenges, considering what I'm doing right now. 1, 2, and 3. And we can be at the second phase if I dodge all of the vertical swords. Go to the big gaps, not the small gaps. Second phase, here we go. Where are you? Over there. Okay, spells. Could have hit her with a spell there. Probably should have. Oh well. These are swords. There are swords coming this way. Hit her with a spell. Good. Use a spell down. Don't know what she's doing. Swords, apparently. Use a spell down. Oh, I think I was close. Oh, I think I was close again. having to deal with two different attacks at the same time. I think that's the main problem here. Two different attacks at the same time means that you can't have the same solution to an attack every time. And muscle memory has to be a little bit more quick on its feet. Uh-oh, 2 spells right there. That felt pretty good. Spell balls. And we're at the next part. Great. Can I get past the second phase? Let's see. Where does she appear? Over there. And then there. Glad I came over here, because if I didn't, I wouldn't have been able to see the swords. Okay, she's shooting spells from far away. What is she doing? Swords. Okay, what's she doing now? Beams of light from her eyes. Those kill me sometimes. Swords. Beams of light from her eyes. Ho-ho. Oh, and then I died immediately in the third phase. If it's the third phase, all of a sudden it moves from sort of a frantic pace to you need to be calm and patient. But still, I made it to the third phase on Radiant. I think that was my first time making it to the third phase. Doesn't bode well for how long this is going to take. But I made it, which means I can do it again. And I know I can get past that phase without getting hit. I know that I can. I can't just rush to the top. I need to know where the beams are coming from. So, first phase, had a good number of victories on the first phase. Second phase, we've had 1. And I can win. I swear I can win. And I will prove it, eventually. I'm surprised I dodged all of this. Put on that spell. And we are getting to the second phase. Second phase is a problem. All of the phases are hard. But second phase... what do we do here? I don't like the arena. And part of the thing that I don't like about the arena is how big it is. Because that means that it's hard to definitely be able to hit her. Which means you just have to dodge an inordinate amount of times. Alright. I knew there were swords coming from somewhere because I didn't see the attack. If you can't see the attack, then it's off the screen. She's always attacking. So if you can't see the attack, it's not because she's not attacking. That time I didn't see it because it was directly on me, and it blended in with the background. Can I do this? Yeah. I still believe in myself. I have not been ground down yet. Good. Dodge all the spells. There's going to be 3 sets of these knives. I say knives, these are definitely swords. Some of the enemies use knives, but Radiance uses swords. There's a real progression of melee bladed weapons here. I am using a lowly nail. The Hornet uses a needle. Some of the bosses use knives. The Radiance uses swords. You know she's serious. Dash through that. Watch out for the spells. Spells are very poorly placed here. Made it past them. You know, I have not exactly learned the pattern of when she's shooting beams out of her eyes, but one of the things that I'm relatively sure about is that she doesn't hit the same place twice. So, if she's shooting a beam, then the safest place to go is where the last beam was. Step 1. Remain calm. Step 2. Notice the attack or attacks that she's doing. Step 3. Dodge those attacks. Step 4. Hit her. Okay. Dodging attacks. Spells. Remember, she's always doing an attack. If you can't tell what it is, it's because you're not looking at it. It's not that it's not happening. Hit her. Uh-oh. Almost got hit by those vertical swords there. Almost got hit by those horizontal swords there. Some more horizontal swords. And then some more horizontal swords. Then some radial swords. Alright, I have had very little chance to actually hit the Absolute Radiance this time. But apparently my Grim has done a good job, because we're still getting to the next phase. Good job, Grim. I think you earned that first phase. Now this phase, the main problem is that she could be very far away. Well, she was very far away. I don't know how much that had bearing on what happened. I don't think it has been one attack that has been killing me most of the time. I think it's been multiple attacks on the screen, and me having to figure out what to do with some combination of attacks. I think that's what's killing me more right now. Is not any particular attack, it is a combination of attacks. So I know how to deal with those, I know how to deal with those. Now there's spikes on the ground. Spikes on the ground are a problem. They aren't a problem right now. So, can we hit her a couple times? We can. So those spikes on the ground almost got me, because I was in the middle of dodging another attack. Here we are, going into the second phase. The second phase, I think that it's not as much about multiple attacks. It's just that I have a hard time moving around in the second phase. Perhaps I'm moving around too much in the second phase. Perhaps if she's off the screen like that, I should just wait until she gets on the screen. I think I dashed through one of the swords there. Like in between two of the swords. Oh, don't die. Alright, she's far away throwing spells at me. Wait until she's closer by. Then hit her. Oh, no. I did the Descending Dark, but I didn't complete it in time. Should have really just been dodging away. Once I knew that it was spell balls, I should have been dodging away from the spell balls, rather than trying to use the Descending Dark. But I do really like using the Descending Dark there. I just have to time it better, and it's hard to time. It's very hard to time. You need to hit the buttons before the problem is there. So far, this phase is okay. So far, we've gotten a lot of damage in. Okay, stay away. And she's just over the spikes. You can't really do much of anything. He's hanging out over the spikes a lot. At least the Grim is here. First phase. First phase, the main lesson is to not worry about attacking all the time, but do put lots of hits in when she's available to be hit. That was good. Now this, put a few hits in because she's available. Now she's not available. Don't worry about putting hits in, just dodge. This one, have to be dodging. Good. Dodge this 3 times. No hits necessary. That was a good hit. Wait for it. Not in a good spot to hit her right now. This is a waiting game. Good. We waited enough. Now that we have waited enough, we can move on to the second phase. Good. Next phase I don't really have an overarching strategy for. Still haven't really figured it out. When she's way over there, I just want to know what the attack is. Good. I dodged her attack by using the Descending Dark at the correct time. Good hit. I liked that hit. She's far away using spells. She's far away using spiral swords. Okay, when she's this far away, there's really nothing I can do to hit her. Wait until she gets closer. Now what is she doing? Spells? I did hit her, but now I don't have any soul. Great. This is actually a good time to put lots of hits in. Oh, we're at the next phase. Okay, this phase is mostly about patience. Wait until the jump is a successful jump. Then take it. Wow, she's really testing me here. Alright, now dodge all the balls. Remember, dodging the balls up is actually very nice, because then they disappear. And remember that your Grim can actually put in a lot of hits. So you don't need to put in the hits, the Grim can put in the hits. Got it! Yes! Absolute Radiance on Radiant. I have no idea how many attempts that took. Woe, thou spec, do achieve victory, even if only against mere imprint of that most brilliant deity. Thine battles prove strength enough to impress. But couldst thou ever hope to overcome that mighty god, tuned at the core of dream and mind, when met in perfect state, at peak of all others? We think not. Oh yeah? Well, that's what I plan to do next time. Hello from the edit. Just like for Morkoth, I asked you, the YouTubers, how many attempts you thought it would take me to defeat Radiance. Your guesses were rather good. On average, you thought it would take me 35 attempts, and 50% thought it would be more than 40. Anyway, now we have done Radiant for every boss. Let's check if this little statue has changed. Oh, it has definitely changed. Void given focus. Alright. Void idol. Rare artifact. Okay, so this says the same thing, even though it looks different on the screen now. Right? I wonder why it gave me an indicator that the Hunter's Journal would change, though. I don't know. Let's check at the very top to see if there's anything. Nope. But there it is. There is Radiant with all bosses. And let's look finally at this plaque over here. So, I have no idea what the numbers are, obviously, as I'm talking, but the Radiance was the hardest by far. Second most was Morkoth, and then, if I recall correctly, it's a tie between Nail Sage Sly and Zero. So those are the hard ones for me. But here I am, having completed every Radiant boss. Don't think I'm going to do any more of the Radiance on Radiant mode. Not for a while, at least. And let's end this episode so we can do Pantheon 5, Pantheon of Hollownest, next time. In this episode, I defeated the Absolute Radiance on Radiant mode, which completes the Hall of the Gods. The only challenges I know left in this game are in the 5th Pantheon, the Pantheon of Hollownest. So that's what we're going for next time. New episodes every Sunday, and as always, thanks for watching.